Good morning, fellow review fanatics, and welcome to Mr. Samuel Streamer Reviews, Episode 2. I was not sure if this was going to evolve into a full series. I wanted to base it on the feedback on the previous episode, Episode 1, of course, where we reviewed the legendary Jar Jar Binks Black Series Star Wars figure, and it currently stands, at time of recording, at 4,109 views. A tremendous achievement for me as a YouTuber looking to build up my YouTube career, my YouTube repertoire. I'm going to continue reviewing all sorts of things. Now, we're not just going to stick to Star Wars figurines and other such accessories. We are going to expand out. We're going to branch out, maybe perhaps to food, to other products sold for consumers. We're going to look at, again, potentially other Star Wars Jar Jar Binks branded figures. Today, as I'm sure I've already discussed in the title and the thumbnail, we will be looking at Pokemon trading cards. Rebel Clash. Now, to be completely blunt with you, I don't know anything about Pokemon Rebel Clash. I do know, however, many things about the previous product, and I thought this was not only a challenge, hopefully entertainment, of course, for you guys, but not only that, it's a challenge to me as a reviewer to see how adequately I could understand and try and interpret why these products are so highly sought after. Now, I was speaking to somebody recently, an expert in the field, somebody who's made millions on trading and flipping Pokemon cards, and I asked them, why? What is it about this product that makes it so difficult to come across? And they said it's very simply the quality of the product. They said that the consistency and the presentation of Pokemon cards, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, is almost unrivaled in the trading card scene. Now, I've never actually bought any of the trading cards. I will admit I don't have time for those things. So this is going to be a whole new experience to me. I do have some clutter on my desk. I'm just gonna quickly get that out of shot. Sorry about that. That's for a personal project for a different website. So, we're going to be taking a look at this one here, Rebel Clash. Now, what struck me immediately, just to get into the meta of this particular review, what struck me immediately as peculiar about this particular product is many people said you'll never be able to find this. The cards themselves are so incredibly high value, they're so difficult to come by, that the chance of you finding a Pokemon Clash Sword and Shield, let me just adjust the ISO. Oh no, it's okay when we hold it up like that. People were saying that the ability to find this is questionable. It's a very sought after product. I believe there's scalping in America, particularly about these items. However, I'm actually very confused about this because I went online and I immediately found this entire box of however many booster packs are in here. I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out, of course, when we open it. I found this entire box for £12 with shipping. This entire thing online. So I'm very confused to what is causing such a supply shortage, given that I was so easily able to go online and find it. Apologies a second, I am readjusting the exposure so that hopefully you can, there we are, get a bit more of the fine detail. So I'm not entirely sure why there is scalping occurring, why the price is so high, when I was very easily able to go online and find it straight away. So we're going to take a look here and see what we get. And I am, of course, going to be unboxing these. I would not do any such a thing with a premium Jar Jar Binks series Star Wars figure. With worthless Pokemon cards, I'm more than happy to open these up. People were telling me about some things called card sleeves. Now, again, I've no experience with TCG personally. Trading card games, I understand, is the lingo there. I've no experience with that, and I wasn't able to actually get my hands on any card sleeves. I bought the wrong pack. There was some that was slightly smaller. They said for Japanese cards. These are Japanese cards as far as I know, so I feel like I'm going to try and pursue a PayPal case with that particular product. Wow, look at the amount of... Is this supposed to go in there? I assume so. There we are. Significant amount of booster packs here, so we could be in it for the long haul. I'm now regretting my decision to stand up for this review. So I think what I'll do is I'll sit down and I'll zoom the video in so that we can more adequately enjoy each artwork as it's presented to us. Now, it is also worth me mentioning, I did just pull up the list of the most valuable trading cards within this particular trading card set, this particular trading card expansion. Let's go ahead and firstly count up the amount of booster packs that we're getting here. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, wow, 10. Very generous with their booster packs, in fact. And then we've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good lord, that's a lot of booster packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I believe that is 34 per box. Certainly appears that way. And we're going to very slowly open these up and see what we get out. The presentation is incredible. They look very, very appealing, colourful for the children that they are intended for. The back is very basic in terms of packaging. We'll put these off over to the side and we'll slowly unbox them and we'll just see. Well, we'll see what we managed to get out of this. I'm very excited to have this as my first Pokemon trading card game experience. I'm very much looking forward to it, in fact. Right, so, sorry, let me just clear the way here so the camera doesn't start focusing on any of this background nonsense. That's also why I've, oh, seems to be a little bit of cardboard come out of the box there. It's also why I've removed my regular desk mat that, of course, we reviewed all of our other reviews on. Just because I didn't want it to draw focus away. Each booster pack contains, doesn't actually say how many cards it contains. That's very disappointing. Let's take a look then. How exactly do I go about opening these? Should have bought a, Oh, there we are. Wow. Okay. Pokemon. There they are. They're very glossy. Let's take a look at what we've got then. Bronzong. Butterfree. I will admit, these are very, very kind of slick cards. Very slimy cards. Very shiny cards. Kind of almost like playing cards. Cheap playing cards, in fact. I was expecting higher quality from a Nintendo product, but, you know, you can't expect everything. Palo Sand. Now, you'll have to forgive me. I haven't actually... I have had packs of Pokemon cards purchased for me when I was a child, which would have been in the 90s. I would have last received a Pokemon card as a gift. So I apologize if I skip over anything that is valuable or rare. I don't really know what I'm looking for here. Again, I have the prices open on the monitor. I know this one. Gyarados evolves from a Magikarp. Wow, look at that. And then we've got, oh, a thing. It's a Phalanx V. A Phalanx V. Is that on the list of the valuable cards? Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be. Oh, I will put the, if I can be bothered, I'll put the prices up on the screen, which have just occurred to me. I really cannot be bothered. Let me see if I can find it on this list. No, I can't see it. This one's obviously not worth a huge amount of money then. The most expensive card in the set is Frostmoth, RCL 204. Whatever that means. We'll put these sparkly ones up there. I think sparkly is the right term. And we'll move all the others off to the side. And I'll probably just end up throwing those in the bin or something like that later on. So, this is very exciting, isn't it? Every pack is a gamble. Wow. Actually very difficult to get into. Wow. Very difficult indeed. Here we are. Next set then. I will, past a certain point, most likely just skip over to the shiny cards. I mean, they're obviously all very shiny. poor print quality there from Nintendo. But we'll probably... Oh, what's that one called? All Creamy. Ooh. So I'll most likely just skip over to the... Oh, wow. A Stonjourner V Max. Sorry, I was trying to read it and I accidentally got off the camera. A Stonjourner V Max. That's 2 shiny cards in a row. Not sure if that's particularly a rare thing. Let me bring that up for you to be able to see there. Very lovely card. Well presented. A Stonjourner V Max. Stone Gift. Attach a Fist Energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. If you do, heal 120 damage from that Pokemon. Wow. Stonjourner V Max. Yeah, that is not on the list of the valuable cards. I've got about the 20 most valuable cards here on my screen, just to be able to refer back to. So, nothing quite yet. The Frostmoth is worth, apparently, oh Jesus, 26 euros. I don't know what that is in real money, of course, my country having, well, this is a very peculiar double-sleeved pack. You see that? Behind the first sleeve is a, I'll just use the corner of the cards here to, oh, no, that's not opening. Get my multi-tool here to really open that up there. Let's just go right across the back of the card. There we go, perfect. Oh, no, that doesn't seem to have done it. Let's go just a few more. There we are, perfect, we're in. Right. Okay, then let's see what we've got in this one. No, you can't see the damage there. We're okay. So we've got a Butterfree, Snorlax, Barraskewda. I do recognise those two at the front, worth mentioning. I'm not a complete boomer. Unfreezant, Binnacle, Gyarados, Trevenant, and a Cinderace VMAX. Ah, that's one of the rare ones. Excellent. Cinderace VMAX RCL 194. Does it say on there? RCL 194. What does that mean? RCL 194. We've got one. There's a number 192. I assume that's not the right one then. Well, it might be the right one. It looks very visually impressive. Very visually impressive indeed. According to this website then that I've got open, Card Market, a Cinderace VMAX is worth 16 euros. It's got a weird kind of texture to the back too. That must be where I accidentally caught it with the... That's okay. I'm sure it won't affect the value. We'll go ahead and pop that one. Pop that one over there. Wow, we've got many, many packs to go through here. I might just open a few of them and maybe open the rest later in my spare time. Because, this is quite a time commitment. Honestly, opening the packs is taking up longer than anything else here. Caesar, I do know that one too. Dragapult, Luxray, Ninetales, Dan. I don't know who Dan is. I remember Ash. Maybe that's the Japanese translation of Ash. Skuntank, and a Lapras VMAX. Lapras VMAX. That is not on the list of valuable cards, unfortunately, so we'll just kind of put that one on the pile. Right, so I'll probably start skipping through to the cards at the back now. Just because otherwise we are going to be here for a staggering amount of time. And I'm a very busy person, as I'm sure many of you know. I don't really have time for that type of thing. So let's take a peek here. All the colours on these cards are very, very dashing, aren't they? Very good quality cards. Shuckle, Durant, Garbodor, Toxicity, which I think is a song that I heard, one maybe by Elvis. Dragapult VMAX. What is that one? Oh, wow. If I'm not mistaken, a Dragapult VMAX is on this list as being worth 20 euros a piece. Unbelievable. I don't know if I'm just the luckiest man opening these cards, or maybe this is just how much people are willing to pay for them. It must be some sort of like precious material, maybe silver, that they actually use to print into the card there. Silver leaf, maybe even gold leaf. Wow. I think I've already made about 40 or 50 euros profit, and we've barely even opened a third of our packs yet. Staggering, really. So, like I said, we will skip to the end here, even though I do recognise this one. Let's go right for... Salamence VMAX. A lot of these VMAX cards. It's a wonder they're actually worth as much as they are, seeing as they... It assumes supply and demand, but I guess that maybe doesn't apply to children's trading cards. Salamence VMAX is not on the list of valuable cards, so I'm not too bothered about that one. We'll move on to this one now. Oh, I made a mistake, actually. My apologies. As a reviewer, that's pretty terrible that I sit here with kind of pretending to have authority over a subject that I've quite clearly made a mistake with already. I actually only paid £6 for these. I was considering getting 2 boxes to make sure the video was long enough. I'm glad I didn't in hindsight, so that was obviously the right move there. Sorry, I have just knocked the camera very briefly. I was considering getting 2 boxes. It was £12 for 2 boxes. So let's take a look at what we've got in this pack then. Where's my shiny? There it is. Galarian Stunkfisk V. Very complicated name. Galarian Stunkfisk V is not on the list of valuable cards, unfortunately, so you can just go on the pile. I do appreciate they are. I was thinking of actually cutting some of them up and kind of using them as kind of decoration, you know? Maybe trim around the frames a little bit so they fit into a kind of traditional baseball card frame or something like that. Be quite nice just to get a few Pokemon artworks up on the wall. So we'll skip right to the end again. We've got a Butterfree. I know this one. Butterfree VMAX. Wow, the foiling on it is very impressive. Butterfree VMAX is worth, also not on the list, so probably not worth very much. Probably only $10 or so a card for that one, unfortunately. I hope you're all enjoying my varied reviews. If you've got any suggestions, of course, for things for me to review in the future, more than happy to dive in and take a look at anything. Really, I've got some plans for food reviews coming up where I'm going to cook some of my own food, some of my own special recipes. A duplicate card. Well, that's not very good. We've already got a Dragapult V. Oh, my apologies. I think our last one was a Dragapult V Max, correct? This is just a Dragapult V, which is not actually worth anything. Oh, Dragapult V is $9.70. €9.70. I'll have to investigate towards the end of the video, see if that was the same as what we had before. We're about a third of the way through. So I hope you're in this for the long haul. I don't like opening these packs. They're very strange feel to them. To be completely honest with you. Very bizarre texture. I feel my hand's getting somewhat waxy. Might be the right word for it. I know this one, Mr. Mime, and I also know Magmar. That's quite nice. We'll ignore most of these. A Rillaboom V does appear to be some sort of like dog creature there. Rillaboom V is... Rillaboom V Max is on there. So it looks like we're looking for the Max cards rather than the V Max cards. Oh, sorry. Yeah, they're looking for the V Max cards rather than the simply V cards. I assume that's to do with the print quality, perhaps. It's like a grading system that they might have. Max would equal maximum quality, the best ones to come off of the print line. Let's take a look. I don't need to worry about any of these, I don't think. There we go. As a follow-up to our last one. Oh, he's quite clearly a monkey. Rillaboom V Max is on the list, I believe I saw. Yes, $14.99. We're currently sitting about €160 profit with this box so far, which again is what I don't understand why they're so scalped. Maybe that's why they're scalped. Oh, I should have already put that together. They're out of stock because these things are so valuable that you have to get people like me going to countries on the other side of the world. I believe this was shipped over from Korea or might have been China. I don't entirely remember. Well, I think Pokemon is from China, though, isn't it? So I didn't really think much to it. Colossal, a Bomber Snow. We're about half of these things. And we've got Houndoom V. Now, if we've established the V ones are worthless. So just to confirm my suspicions, yeah, it does appear on the list that Houndoom V is not on there. So that'll be maybe one I can... I don't know. I'm thinking there's got to be some way we can decorate it. Cut it up and kind of stick it on a laptop. Give it kind of a nice shiny finish. That could be really nicely looking if we do it well. Might be something for a future episode, I think. And we've got here we are. There's a V Max, a Center. Oh, I don't know what that says. Center Scorch V Max. Center Scorch V Max is not on the list. Oh, so maybe unless this is a bad card that they just happen to have a high quality print of, and that's why it ended up being a max card, but it's not actually max value. Very confusing nomenclature. If anybody who knows Pokemon cards, please let me know. I remember watching the TV show about Pokemon cards, with the ones with all the weird hair. That was many years ago. Mr. Rhyme, is that like a Mr. Mime? Mr. Rhyme, I wonder what that is. Heracross, Boss's Orders, and a Wobbuffet V. I actually do recognize this one from the show, right? From the trading card show. That is unfortunately also not worth anything. So I'd say we're about halfway through, maybe a little over halfway through at this point. Again, I wish I could offer a bit more of an expert opinion, but I'm really just trying to get myself immersed in the environment. You know, getting myself in the feel of it. I know a lot of people try and do these very over-exaggerated. A Tapu Koko V. Tapu Koko V is not on the list, unfortunately. I know a lot of people like to be very animated about it. You know, they like to cheer when they open the cards and fist pump the air and cry and things like that. But for me personally, I like to offer something that other people don't offer, and this is a much more balanced view towards the Pokemon unboxing. We've then got a Eldegoss V. Eldegoss V is also appears to not be on the list. Now, we haven't importantly hit the very expensive creature. And actually, now that I look at the list, I think my theory doesn't entirely hold true, because the Frostmoth creatures that we were talking about, the Frostmoth creature is actually just called Frostmoth. It has no V or V Max, which I assume was very good quality, and then, of course, very good quality maximum. We've got Ninetales V. See, so there are some V cards on the list, but this one is, I'm sorry. Ninetales V is worth €18. That is more than paid for the box by itself. Incredible profits we're making from this, honestly. This is great. I'm going to get these on eBay as soon as I'm done here and probably sell off the more expensive ones. Anything over €15 is being sold. Anything else, I'll see if I can do some kind of artwork with it. I do like doing artwork with cards and things like that. We've got Inteleon V Max. Inteleon V Max is another rare one. Wow, coming in slightly lower than Ninetales V. $17.79. The profit from this is ludicrous. I do understand the scalpers now. Maybe I should get... maybe that's next episode, you know? Mr. Streamer Reviews review scalping. So, straight to the end. We've got a Inteleon V. I believe that's a duplicate. Oh, no, we just had Inteleon V Max. Inteleon V doesn't appear to be worth anything, unfortunately. So that's one for my arts and crafts pile. Or maybe just the bin. I don't want to, I don't want too many Pokemon cards around my house. Oh, okay, there we go. Let's be a bit violent with these packs, like really don't be afraid to get in there and get these cards open. For the treasure that's in there, including this thing, Eternatus V. Eternatus V is unfortunately also not on the list. That's a big shame. It looks very impressive. Artwork is honestly very much up there. I can see why people play so much just for the artwork alone. I don't know anything about the game. I believe a lot of people that collect it only collect it for the artwork, though, don't they? I might be wrong in that. I might be thinking of a different game, but I'm fairly certain. Let's jump right to the end. We've got an Eternatus V. Oh, it's the same one again. Eternatus V Max. Tragically, also not on the list there, so bit of a shame about that one, but I won't lose any sleep over it. So we're coming to the end of our stacks now. I'll bring them into camera after this pack, and we'll kind of establish what we've got left. Boom. A Stonjourner V. I feel like we've already had one of these. I might be thinking of the V Max variant, which we now know is a thing. So, look, we've only got this many packs left. We really are getting through them very fast. Really, really hoping we can hit that Frostmoth. I would just frame it. I don't know what I'd do with it, so I'd probably just frame it, to be honest. Because obviously it's kind of a rare commodity. It might age, even, perhaps, like a fine whiskey or something like that. We got Lapras VMAX. I feel like we've had one of these before as well. Yeah, not on the list of the top 20 most valuable cards from this set, so that one can... oh, I knocked my pile over then, I apologise. We'll recap all of the expensive cards as well, just for... well, some of the expensive cards anyway. Obviously, some of them are just not really worth it. My big concern... I didn't want to go on this rant. My big concern is the amount of wastage produced by these products. I'm thinking perhaps they could maybe just put them in cardboard sleeves in the future. You tear a little paper strip and maybe just have them loose. That wouldn't be a bad idea. All of them together in one big clump, one big cardboard clump, you just kind of tear the edge off. Maybe like with Amazon, sometimes when I buy, say, strings for my guitar, they would just send the kind of strings in like each individual string in like a paper envelope, for lack of a better word. Maybe they do something like that. Every card gets a different paper envelope. We've got another Ninetales. I feel like we've had this before. Ninetales V. We have, but this is one of the rare ones, so I'm okay with that. Yes, very much so. Ninetales V, RCL 177, 18 euros. Taking our total profit up to about 250 euros right now. Here we go. Right. And then we've got, again, straight to the back, a Cinderace V. Wow. Cinderace V. Now, Cinderace V Max, again, with that V Max thing. So frustrating. Damn. I feel like I need to go out and buy another... I'm starting to get like a little bit shaky, I'm starting to think maybe I should go out and buy another box, or maybe even two, just to ensure I get that Frostmoth. The fact that I've opened so many packs and I haven't got it still is just something about it. Like I've genuinely got... I don't know if you can see that. Genuinely got like the shakes. I feel like I'm really getting into it a bit more than I anticipated here. Medicham, Pelipper. We don't care about these. What have we got then? Another Inteleon V. No. No. I hope I get it. Oh, I really hope I get this. Otherwise, I'm going to be so disappointed. I might actually just go and buy another box here live on camera, or maybe even two. Do they come in larger boxes? I assume you can bulk buy them as well. Maybe 10 boxes would... guarantee what we want. Maybe there is a mathematical calculation you could do to ensure how many boxes you need to buy before you get that Frostmoth and turn big profit that way. We've got Inteleon V Max. That's a good one. That's a big one. 1779. We have hit this one before. That's another big profit for us there. Okay. Don't panic. We will get this Frostmoth, people. I'm so invested in it now. Oh, okay, here we go. Damn. Lapras V. Oh, I thought it was biting my finger then. Lapras V is not worth anything. Okay, don't get stressed. It's just a children's game, but there's a lot of money on the line here. There's a lot of money on the line here. Victini V. I think it's a new one. I don't recognize that one, but unfortunately it's not worth Not worth anything. Very bizarre texture to this one. I don't know if you can quite make that out on the camera there. Very strange texture indeed. Oh, this is making me very uncomfortable, actually. Oh, I actually can't get into this pack. Maybe that's a good sign. A little bit of extra glue on the back of that pack for some reason. So I wonder if this is like a lucky one. Maybe I have to kind of double seal it to ensure that the card doesn't fall out. Lapras V again. No. Oh, this is unthinkable. This is actually unthinkable. Okay, let me just take a breather. Let me just I need to chill myself out a little bit because I might need to go and have a drink or something because I'm getting a little bit... Sorry about this. Sorry. I didn't think it would affect me like this, but now that I know there's so much on the line, I feel like I owe it to myself to buy a few more boxes. Right. I've had my tea. Let's get back in here. I'm prepared. I'm calm now. Completely calm. Steady as a rock. Here we go. Shuckle. And Regirock V. Regirock V is a new one. I'm glad to see that, but it's not a valuable one. Come on, Frostmoth. Come on, Frostmoth. You've got to be in here somewhere, surely. Yes, good work. Here we go. Frostmoth. Frostmoth V. Come on. Is that it? Cinderace VMAX, damn it. It is a valuable card, though. 16 for that one. 16 euros for that one. Here we go. 3 packs remaining, including this one in my hands. And Frost. Oh! Boltoned. It's like a tiger. Boltoned. It's not on the list. Oh, God. Okay. This is it. Place your bets now, comment section. Left pack or right pack. I apologize that I'm losing my composure. I would never think of doing such a thing in the other video, but there's something about this that really is speaking to me personally about these Pokemon products. Here we are. First pack. Oh no, Toxicity V. Oh, it's not worth anything. It's not worth anything. The VMAX version is, but not this one. We're down to our last potential pack to get Frostmoth. Okay. I apologise that I can't get my composure here. I'm honestly starting to feel like I'm hyperventilating a little bit. Okay. Okay, here we go. Shuckle. Let's pay respect to the pack. Durant. Garbodor. Toxicity. Galarian. Cursula. Arrokuda. Growlithe. Snova. Rillaboom VMAX. $14.99. It's fucking worthless to me though, isn't it? I am going to go and buy another box. I have to. I can't explain it. It's a feeling. And I have to buy one. I'm sorry. I have to. I might see if they got a larger... size. Hold on. Biggest Pokemon box size. We can buy them in... Okay, if we put in an order, we can get 48 boxes. That's pretty good. Do you think that would get us... We could double it up just in case we don't get the card. You know what, let's not worry about that for now. I'll do that in my own time, don't worry about it. Let's take a look at what we got then. It's disappointing, I know, but we didn't quite get what we were after. But we'll take a look and we'll see what we've got. I've only got 2 minutes left on the SD card, so we're going to have to move fast here. Okay, so we've got a Rillaboom VMAX, a Toxicity V, Bolton V. This was a worthwhile one, I think. Cinderace VMAX, Regirock, a Lapras V, a Victini, a Lapras V. It's not what I wanted though, is it?